Hello everyone, I'm Bayu and today I'm gonna be telling you about my story in learning English so far, and it has something to do with video game, okay? So, since I was a kid, probably when I was 3 years old, I've already been playing video games, and that is most probably because of my father. Well, my father had a computer back then. Well, I think he still has it. The computer is still here somewhere downstairs. Anyway, it's no way a powerful computer, but it gets the job done. And since I was a child, I was playing video games, and one of the video games that I remember the most is Edu Games Bobby Bola. It is an educational game. It's specifically designed to be played by children and to learn. And I know it's an Indonesian game and it is in Bahasa, but it plays a major role in my language learning. So my parents told me that I was already be able to read and write well since maybe before 3 years old. And my peers, my other friends around that time, they haven't been able to read and write, but I was already be able to do that. And I think this is because of the game. And this game teaches you how to read and write, and it's in a fun way, I think. And why fun, you say? Well, because it's a game, and a game is designed to be fun. If it's not a fun, then no one's gonna play it. So anyway, I still remember the game till this date, and I'm gonna show you the picture of the game, and this is the picture of the game I'm talking about. So yeah, if you compare me to my other friends at that time that did not play video games, I think you can say that I was already pretty well advanced, like I was already be able to read and write fluently. And I think, yeah, this is because of the video games that I almost play every day. And also during elementary school, I started to play story-driven video games, like Fallout or Half-Life, where you have to actually understand the story in order to enjoy it fully or experience it as the developer intended. And yeah, the video games obviously are in English, and there's no subtitle or Indonesian dub or voiceover. So I was forced to learn English, right? Because in order to understand the story, you have to understand the language first, and that video game language is, well, English. So I just didn't have any other choice, and I had to learn English. And since elementary school, well, my English is still basic. Maybe I could only know a few sentences that are frequently repeated in the video game, or other simple sentences. But I think it helped me, at least as a foundation or a stepping stone, because video game is really fun, and you don't have to learn sitting on a chair and reading a book on a table and having a teacher by your side. But this is only applicable if the game is an educational game, and if it's designed well in teaching children in young age, I think it will have such a positive effect on the children. Like teaching them how to read or doing simple math or puzzle game, then I think it is a great game for the children. But if it's just an entertainment game, just for fun, like PUBG or Mobile Legend or Fortnite, then it is it's a totally different kind of games. The one game is for educational purposes, and the other one is for entertainment only. And I'm not saying that we should not play the entertainment games. You can play those games, especially during this time where we have to do social distancing and we have to stay at home, and probably playing video games is one of the best thing you can do at your home. You can totally do that. But yeah, I'm talking specifically about these educational games. And I think if the government really invests money on developing educational games, it can help children learning anything. It can be language, math, physics, easily, okay? And with the Minister of Education, Mr. Nadiem Makarim, saying about this Merdeka Belajar or freedom in learning thing, I think this is in line with this whole idea, freedom in learning, right? Because you can learn almost anywhere in any shape or form. You can read a book, you can watch videos, you can play video games. Yes, you can do those things and still learning. And this is really great, guys, I'm telling you. This thing can supplement learning process in children. After a child finishes his or her time learning or studying at school, and they can go back to their home and still learning by simply playing video games. And yeah, it is supplementing the main education, but I think it's really great. So what I'm trying to say is video game can also benefit the players, and we need to create more educational games. It has to be entertaining, of course, because the main audience will be children, but it also has to be educating, and this is the big point that I'm trying to say. And the game can be as simple as teaching a child how to read or write, and teaching a child, how to solve a simple math problem, or to a complex game like puzzle solving, And if the game is well made and built well, it will benefit the players. And there's been many studies showing that how video games can improve someone's skill. And yeah, so guys, if you have younger siblings, maybe brother or sister, you can help finding the right video game for them, especially if they are still young, and that will be a great thing to do. So yeah, guys, I think that's all what I have to say. Leave a like if you like this video, and please leave a comment down in the comment section below. You can also subscribe to this channel. And yeah, that's all from me, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.